Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogs and Frogs. So it's gonna seem like I'm yelling at you guys, but I'm not, I pinky promise. But because the ocean is right there, it's gonna be super loud. We're out here looking for jellyfish. Now, we're not gonna get in the water because obviously I'm too cute for that right now. But we are gonna walk along the edge of the beach, and we're hoping to find a species of jellyfish that I'll tell you about if we find it, that truthfully is so abundant that they start to die off and will literally just get washed ashore. And that's what we're gonna go look for. So let's go enjoy these beautiful views. Okay guys, it's sprinkling. The giant Atlantic Ocean is right there. Absolutely massive. Very angry right now, as you can see. Storms are brewing and it's gonna show us. But easily 3 seconds in and we found this mushy guy. Yeah, it looks a little weird. Definitely looks a lot different, you know, dead. But this guy right here is a cannonball jellyfish. Look at that guy. Now, they don't sting humans. To be honest, they don't really sting any animal. So we're not worried about that. I was supposed to bring gloves, but I'm an animal. They're known as the cannonball jellyfish. They're also known as the cabbage head jellyfish. They got all sorts of cool little names. And they just swim around like these little jellies. They're super mushy, he's super filthy and dirty. They are one of the most prominent species in the Atlantic waters, as well as they spread all the way up the coast. And they do have little tentacles. They're not referred to as tentacles. These are actually referred to as arms for these little guys. And like I said, they don't sting. They actually secrete a special type of mucus like serum, kind of like venom to a sense. It is not known to kill humans, but it can cause major cardiac problems inside of humans and other animals. What happens is when they're swimming, when a jellyfish takes its flaps and they open it like this, that's called the recovery stroke. They let water fill up in that space, and then they push their flaps down to propel them forward or upward or any direction they're trying to go. That's called the power stroke because they're pushing all that water out, and that's what's propelling them forward. Now he smells terrible. I thought about it too much. He smells absolutely disgusting. But when they get scared by predators, they'll drop their bodies down in the water and start going lower and lower to find the ground for safety, and they'll secrete that nastiness upward. So then they'll bounce through it, and it is known to deter almost all predators that they encounter. So it helps them stay safe. Now, just because it's washed ashore doesn't mean something killed it. This is the biggest one we've found so far. And as you can see, it is massive, and he is falling apart right now. And if you feel it, it's just gelatin. It's super squishy. Wow, that's crazy. But that's a cannonball jellyfish. Let's go see if we can find some a little more intact, with a little more color down here. Because you see this guy's pretty clear besides all the sand on him. Well, let's go see if we can find some other ones to show you how they look. Now this guy's actually a super young one. As you can see, doesn't even have much of a flap. Hasn't even grown its arms out enough to be considered arms yet. But you can feel the ridges on it, where the arms will form. That's crazy. The beach is absolutely covered in them, all different sizes. A lot of them are squished like pancakes now, but there's a little jelly. Hi! Go back to sleep. Hey. So these guys are also known as coelenterate. Very interesting word, but that's any aquatic invertebrate that belongs to the phylum that includes jellyfish, sea anemone, and sea corals. Because don't forget, as cool as sea corals are, they're alive. Don't forget that. Look up some videos of it. It's the coolest thing. They take forever to move. They're very slow moving, but they are awesome. But look at this guy. Look at that squishiness. Look at how he bounces. What a weird little guy. Now these things don't live long, and that's the big reason you find so many dead. Is they can live anywhere from 3 to 6 months. They really don't live long at all. He is such a mute, mushy guy. Wow. Now these guys primarily eat zooplankton and red drum larvae. Now, red drum are fish that get sometimes pretty big out here. That's what a lot of fishermen catch out here. Okay, we want to back away because the tide's coming in more and more. But they're actually super cool. Now, they add to the great benefits of all other jellyfish, which a big thing is they help stir up the nutrients in the water, the constant moving, the pushing, using that power stroke to shoot that water down, stir up more nutrients. Absolutely crazy. And this ocean right here is filled with them. Look at that. Think how many are out there. That's absolutely crazy. Now, a big thing right now is because so many people are trying to get out here and fish for these guys, because dried up jellyfish is actually a nice delicacy over in Asia. So many people are out here trying to hunt these guys down and fish for them and catch them so that they can ship them off to Asia, export those guys out, and make some money. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're so cool. A cannonball. Imagine getting hit in the head with one of those things. Mushy. Oh, well guys, that was pretty fun. I got to touch a lot of squishy jellyfish, and just as I got over here to sit down, you'll never believe what I found. Gloves. 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 Wear gloves when you touch dead animals. Don't be like me. Be smart. Remember, wear gloves. Save yourself from bacteria and diseases that can be transported from animals to humans, especially dead animals, which can add to the spread of disease. And otherwise, yeah, you get a chance to come out here, you gotta come out here, because it is magical. So many things wash ashore, and tons of these jellyfish wash ashore. Now, I don't think anybody from Asia wants any nasty old sandied up jellyfish, so don't be trying to export any of those guys. If you see them, toss them back in the water, squish them, bite into it, see what happens, but you can't play with them because they won't sting you. But be careful in the water, because Georgia is home to many species of box jellyfish. And box jellyfish stings are stings you may not survive. So be careful. And remember, have nature's back and appreciate it, because it's gorgeous. Otherwise, I'll see you next time here on Vlogs and Frogs, because it's magical.